Good morning. Welcome to Outlaws Fishing UK. So this will be the first video, so hopefully it's a bit fruitful. So we're out today targeting rays, puss, conger and anything else that has gills and swims. I'm out today with Lee. Lee's just setting up. Probably have a chin wag in a little bit when he's ready. There we go, back way. And I'm just in the middle of setting up. So what I'm going to do just whilst I'm starting is I'm just going to show you what rig I'm on today. I'm going to be fishing a dongle rig. A super simple rig. Hopefully it will do the business for me today. I've done alright on the race with it before. I'm hoping it does the same for me today. If not, I'll mix it up a bit. I've plenty of rigs, so we'll go through that. But welcome to the channel, guys. Let's get some fish. So, a dongle rig, okay. Very simple, not got a weight on it at the moment. That is a 500 braid, okay, onto a perfection loop. That's a 5/0 Varavas circle. Probably going to fish it to start with double sand eel. I've got some decent sized sand eel. Show you that in a minute. That's 80-pound snood, 100-pound body. Okay. Straight to a normal swivel. And I'm using some of the Trident gear at the moment. So I've got the Trident's version of the pulley bead. Okay. It's just a pulley rig. And a Termalink connected to an imp, because an imp's my preferred way of kicking that bait away. Alright, and that rig. I'm going to be fishing it with a 5-ounce lead to start with today, 5-ounce gripper. Which, nice and easy, on it goes. So, whilst we're all getting sorted, tell you a little bit about ourselves and the channel. So, Leonardo, which he'll probably tell you in a bit, he's been fishing probably about 40 odd years. I've fished since about 12. 33, soon to be 34 at the moment, so that'll give you an indication of how long that will be. And this is just something we do every opportunity we get. Lee's currently living overseas at the moment. Sounds posh, that, doesn't it? But Lee will tell you what the crack is with that. And with him living overseas, every time he comes over, we take the opportunity to go out. But yeah, it's the start of a YouTube adventure. So we're Offshore Outlaws UK. And you'll be seeing a lot more of us. So, been down to the bait centre today. We're on a mark in North Wales. There's not a breath of wind at the moment. Not very big tides today. Tides at the bottom of the tide at the moment. It's looking at probably rising about 4.7 metres. And with that being said, we should be alright on this mark. It's a good mark, it's a renowned mark, this, especially for the rays and the huss. If we can get any out. The fishing's been pretty tough recently. Speaking to the local boys as well. And they've been saying it's been pretty hard going, especially on the, you know, even when they've gone fishing their preferred spots. So, I'm going to give it a go and see what we come out with today. So the rod and reel I'm on today, I've got Century T900 SGT, and I'm fishing out with a Fathom 2 15 SD. Not expected to punch out far, just need something with a bit of backbone. It's a bit of a snaggy mark, or it can be, just close in here. It's a little bit of a reef that sticks out, so I've got to be mindful of that. So something with a bit of backbone, that'll do the job for me. So, get ready to bait up. A baiting tool from Spooligan. Holds the dongles on nicely, he says. Traps the line as well. Just makes it a little easier for me to bait up, especially if it's gonna be fiddly. Got to use multiple hands. This will trap my line. Sat that off. Sack it. Too fiddly that. Do the old-fashioned way. double sand eel hopefully is going to do the job today. If not, might go for something a bit meatier, especially for the bus, and fish that with anchovy. Anchovy squid. Anchovy normally does really well for me. But like we say, depends what they're after, depends where you are, doesn't it? So I know my bait's a bit long for this at the moment. That's fine, because I plan on snipping the tails. It's a good purchase. Just get it on and then we'll play with it then from that point. Streamline as possible. Hopefully it'll do the job. Hook should sit nice and proud. We will doing a dongle. A bit of luck because these are a decent stamp of sand eel from what we've been getting. Sand eel we've been getting recently, they've been tiny, absolutely tiny. These are a little bit better. So with that being said, cheers mate. So with that being said, hopefully they bring us a bit more in. Say again?
Right, I'm in, mate.
I'll be going in a sec, just baiting this up. He's out. So Lee will come over and introduce himself in a little bit. One of my best friends. Been fishing with him for years, known him for years. That's what you do. A quick snip. I'll tie that up in a minute. Off that pops. Down it pulls. There we have it. Nice tidy little bait and perfection loop. Beautiful about perfection loop is, strangely enough, as it pulls along the skin, but you won't do it now, it allows the hook to turn. Okay, and with it turning, it will do the business. So here we go.
I've got double sand eel 69 now. Right, I'll let you cast back go. I'll go down here. Right, this is Rick's first cast. Get out of the way. Hopefully I'm safe here. We've got a seal in the in front of us. Hopefully it's moving to the right thing. Beautifully done, sir. Beautiful. Nice gentle lob. Right. As long as I pump it on the way in, I should be alright.
So first video for this channel, eh?
Yeah.
So it's an alright day today. We've seen a seal go past us a bit earlier. Hopefully we've got something to show you with it being the first video for the YouTube channel. Depending how popular we get, we'll start producing rigs, maybe some merchandise. Only time will tell though. So at the moment, just so you're aware, I'm fishing the right hand rod, Century T900 with a Fathom 2 15 SD. On that I've got a dongle rig, probably about an 80mm piece of 500 braid on it, fishing 2 sand eel on a 5-volt Varrobass circle hook. Hopefully in for a chance of rays. Rays is what I'm after. There is a beach just over there, which you probably can't see because you're just looking at us, because that's the way we do things. And that's an old mark for small-eyed rays. This is an old mark for pulling out rays, conger, huss, a bit of everything really. So tide's on its way in at the moment. With a bit of luck, we'll have something to show you. It's got to be better than the past couple of sessions we've done, because they've been a nightmare, haven't they, mate?
Well, they certainly have, mate.
All right. And Lee's going to give you a bit of a spiel on what he's on today.
Ah, yes. Well, I'm on the left-hand rod, and I'm fishing a Pentidal XR390. Original. Coupled that with a Penn Surf Blaster 8000, loaded with 50-pound braid. And I'm fishing an up and over at the moment, 5-ounce grip, right, a 3.5, 4 foot hook length on double sand eel, 3-hole pennel. So I'm after ray while it's still light, and then we'll see how we get on with this rising tide, see where we have to move. Because it's not a big tide today, the swell's fairly good, it's light southerly, so we might only have to move a few feet or a couple of metres up maybe. We'll see how we get on. It's a lovely day for it. Lots of hobbles about. We've had a visitor for sale, I think Rick said that before. There's quite a few comments talking about it as well, so it's either an indicator that there's something around to eat, or it's an indicator that they're looking for something and they can't find nothing. Either or. Fished here many, many, many years ago, and I don't think I fished the bottom. I used to fish as kids down in these gullies when I lived here. I can speak of an eye, girl. See how we get on.
Yeah, it's been a bit of an hard one, hasn't it? The weather's finally quieting down a bit.
Subsided a bit, mate, yeah.
It's been an absolute monster, hasn't it?
Well, it's the time of year, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it has been battered. These northwesterlies.
First time in a couple of weeks we've seen the water this colour, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, there's that seal again.
Right, there he is.
80 yards, 60, 80 yards off. Right in line with the rods. Might even pick that up on the camera, maybe.
Probably that. Might see a speck in the distance as he goes past us.
There's nothing in his mouth.
Not planning on leaving these baits out too long. I'm planning on chopping and changing them quite quickly. Get plenty of scent going through the water. Hopefully bring something in. Right, hopefully you can see us alright. And you can hear us. So we were on a rock mark a little bit earlier. Hopefully that's not too bright. Probably light my hat up. My hat's reflective. So we were on a rock mark a little earlier, but it was just becoming a bit of a tackle graveyard. So we moved on to a beach mark now. Bit of luck, we can get something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fish a splashdown rig to start with. I'm going to be making a dongle rig in a minute. And on the splashdown rig, I've kicking, let you have a look at these. You can just about see them. So some fresh rag to go with. They're not massive, but they'll do. To get in what we want. So stick this diffuser back on a minute. So yeah, a bit of luck, that'll do the business for us. So that's what we're on with. Let's brighten that up a little bit. There we go. So that's what we're on with. Tide's still coming in. It's 5 o'clock now. High tide's at 8 o'clock. We've set up so hopefully we don't have to move. So I've got to get a worm on this and whack that rod out as quick as possible. Lee's just getting himself set up now. A bit of luck, I'll have a fish to present to you in a minute. Alright? Yeah. Just about see the tip. It's a bit noisy because of waves. I've not got a microphone at the moment. I did have some, I used to use them in my phone. They don't work with it, so I'm gonna invest in some microphones. Hopefully that'll do the business for us. But I'll stick my shark lights on in a bit. Got a worm out there, frag worm out on a splashdown rig. 3-0 hook. So I'm bringing some fish in for the channel. So what we're gonna do, this is a splashdown rig. Just gonna bait up this sand eel quickly. I'm gonna keep looking back round because I've got a rod out in the water with double sand eel on a dongo hoping for a ray. This will be for bass or a coley or something like that, or whatever's kicking about realistically on this splashdown rig. Just a single sand eel. What we're gonna do, get it going. Just nice and lightly. I'm just, no effort with this quickly, just to secure it on. Just gonna send it all the way up. He says fingers are a bit cold, so it gets just a tad tricky. However, there we go. What I don't want is the lackey on there. Just pull that off. Right, that'll do it for that bit. And he's going to take me hook. Just put it down here. I love these little baiting tools. Any baiting tool can get my hands on. All over it. It makes it easier. Don't do, just send that up and down the hook now. Up and down the hook length. A little bit on the snood as well. Just keep that shape because I'm not going to trim it down. I'm just going to send it. And hopefully that'll bounce up out in the tide. And bring something to bear. I don't know though. We can only try. Idea there, but I should have probably pulled that down a little bit. But you know what, that'll do because I'll snip the head. The bracket a little bit too tight there, as you can see I burst it a bit, which isn't what we really want to happen. Okay. Just grab my hook, lift it over, pull it out, and I've just got to snip the snout, and that'll do it. Just a nice, easy, little streamlined bait. Bounce about in the water, keep a little bit rigid. A bit of luck. That'll catch us something. Tidy. I don't know if you can see that rod, it's a bit dark. And you've got tip lights on. I've had a bit of a rattle on it on the double eel on a dongo rig there, so just give it a bit of time, hopefully something develops. Right, so that's coming. It's not played. Don't great drama really. It was getting gnawed at by some whiting earlier, which is to be expected. But just got to strip that. What I'm going to do keep an eye on Rab behind me. I've got a splashdown with sand eel on that at the moment. But yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bit of anchovy on this and we'll show you how I do that. Fish on? Oh, crab. Flatty. Yeah, so Lee's fish on at the moment. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll come back to this in a second. We'll get this, what Lee he's got going on. That's why it's called fishing though, it's not a guarantee. You don't always get fish. But it's about getting out and about. Not sitting on the couch, vegging. Which is something that I would be doing if it weren't into fishing. It's just a waste. So he's been getting rattled with that trap. And he doesn't think it's on. He's just had a good bite though. But it was more like a whiting bite. No, I'm not doing that. So, I'll show you how big some anchovy. Spider. So, here's the anchovy, it's frozen. Seen better days this. What I do is I give it a measure roughly around where the eye is, because I'll hook the eye. Yeah. Because I'll put the hook through where the eye is. So I'll snip off the tail here. Just like so. Keep the tail to one side in the bait box, just in case I might whack it in with something. Okay. This is dead simple, this. I'll take the hook, straight through the eye socket, out to the side. Grab my bait elastic. Give it a turn to start it. All the way down, just to hold it for now. And just pull it taut. I'll trim this up in a minute and make it a bit more streamlined. I'll send it dead oily bait. Hopefully get a bit of scent about in the water. Plenty of elastic on there. Hopefully this is focusing for you. All the way down it. I've seen better days this. Been out in and out the freezer this one for ages, so hopefully it's stinky enough to bring something in. Bathing in its dew. Once I'm happy, I give it a bit of a trim. Just on edges here, just taper it off a little bit. Just to make it a bit more streamlined, just shape it up a bit. And there we go. That'll do the business. The hook's come out of the eye socket. Right. But that's how I'll send it out, just like so. And that'll do it.
There we go. First cast, flounder, fishing for flounders, well flatties, Bass and Coley's. First chop, happy days. Black lugging mussel.
There we go. At least we've not got a blank there on that one. So, sorry guys, I didn't be torch on. I've not brought any tip lights that fit the end of the T900, so luckily enough it's got a good reflective strip. So fingers crossed, we'll be into something in a minute. There we go, getting a bit of movement on that rod now. They're back with you as soon as something happens. After much graft, nice little small-eyed ray, male. It's caught on the dongle rig with a triple sandy eel it was in the end, because it was a bit of a graft to get him in, but efforts aren't wasted, and we're going to get him back. Nice one.
Got picture.
So, nice small-eyed ray there. That's what we're after. So hopefully I can bag another one before we get off. So triple sandy eel that was, just nothing were playing. Anything else putting out was getting whited out and ripped to bits. The anchovy just got ripped to bits. So I'm gonna bait back up and get it out. I'd love to be able to show you a little bit more, but there's only so much a light will do. I have to get up and close then. But don't worry, we've got to kit everything out. Absolutely buzzing. That's what I was after. We've had absolute nightmares coming on here before. It's just been a weird month where we've not been catching anything. But we managed to do it tonight, so absolutely buzzing. It's just now for Lee to get one in the bag. Obviously he's got the flatty earlier. With a bit of luck he'll get something else. But I'm gonna go out, see if we can make it 2 small-eyed and possibly more. So catch you then.
Fire in the hole!
Blinding him. There we go.
No fire on it.
Ah, you're alright, mate. That's because you can't see.
Not snowing there, but I don't know what it is.
Right, and here we have Lee. And without blinding him, he's going to tell you what he's on with.
Ah, yes.
No? Yeah, like that.
What we're doing? Right on rod. 2 on flapper, but it is a thing. Rock kick with it. So it's clipped up, but never mind. Top hook I've got ragworm, and bottom hook I've got black low tide mussel. Right on rod, left on rod, so it's off and over. 3 hooks. Again, it's not ideal. And that is just put a bunch of load of ragworm on that one there. And I've dropped it about 30 yards out. I'm hoping for a bat. Oh, a nice coal would be dead. Oh, another flatty.
Yeah, flatty will do, won't it?
Yeah, anything in a minute, mate. It's been quiet for the last hour or so, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I've just missed a bite on the crabs, trying to be crab black, but that would be flatties all bite.
So,
Can't see nothing.
fingers crossed, got another hour here. And we can produce some fish for you. We'll see though. We'll see. However, stay with it. See you in a bit, guys.